suara. Dah kan? Ready or not?
Yeah. Okay, je. Ready je.
Right. Okay. So, hi and good evening. My name is NUR'SHAHIRAH binti MULOK. I'm here today with my partner.
Okay, my name is FATIHAH binti FAIZAL.
So we are conducting this interview to do some research about verbal and non-verbal in communication for our subject Pragmatic in intercultural communication. So can you introduce yourself?
Okay, hi, my name is THATHITA CHANTHAKSIRIK A. SURIKYA. You guys can call me Ta. Now I'm studying at University Science Malaysia at Food Tech course.
Alright, thank you. So that's the end of our introduction. So I'm gonna move on to the first question for our interview today. Alright, so for the first question, as a student with different culture, attending a good university will make you meet a lot of people with different cultures. Can you give me the idea of the people from different culture you have met and how can you describe your experience while communicating with them?
Okay, thank you for the question. Okay, my experience, the idea of the people from different culture that I have met is, I think it's kind of interesting and unique because I stay at Kelantan and we meet like Malay, Chinese, Indian, and but when I stay outside of the Kelantan, for example, Penang, I met my friend from Sabah and Sarawak, and of course I can learn many things about them because I'm not because the situation is not really familiar for me, and how I describe my experience while communicating with them is, I think it's great because as we know that Malaysia have a lot of people from different background of culture, so of course that our accent is different, like, so I think it's unique that I can learn other people's accents.
Thank you.
Okay, so the next question is living in a country like Kelantan, you will encounter a lot of different people with different accents and slang. Did you ever experience any misunderstanding when you have when communicating with them? Can you share your experience?
Okay. Actually, I don't really have the experience that I misunderstand people, but mostly people will misunderstand me because they don't understand my slang, my accent, and so on. So sometimes I have to translate to national language, which is Bahasa Melayu, for them to understand.
Okay.
Alright, thank you. For the third question, the experience of living here may make you gain a lot of ways to avoid any problems in communication with people from different cultures. Mind sharing your ways and tips?
Okay, thank you. My kind of advice is when we talk with people that not coming from the same state or same place as us, I will recommend you to speak national language, which is Bahasa Melayu, as we know that everyone understand Bahasa Melayu, either you are Malay, Chinese, or Indian. Somehow it will enhance your Bahasa Melayu language too. So I sometimes I just speak Bahasa Melayu instead, or maybe English to make the maximum people understand what I'm talking.
Thank you.
Okay. Next, can you tell us the way your people in your culture show respect non-verbally? Maybe like through gesture or your body language, for example, towards elderly people or friends.
Okay, I would love to share that. In my Siamese or Thai culture, we will do this gesture. Can you see that? This, yes, to elderly or someone that we respect. So we just did like this. Yes.
So, if between friends, you just speak informally lah.
Yes, I just greet them normally because this is a kind of respect that we do to elderly. If with friends, I just greet them with politely.
For the fifth question, as we know, most Malay people greeted people with body gesture like placing the arm crossed over the right shoulder when greeting. So, how do people in your culture greet people non-verbally when meeting, like handshake, hug, kisses, or cheeks, like US people always do, like we see on movies, or another way.
Um, Same as the previous question, we just do this and we just say like in Thai we say sawati, like this same like assalamualaikum in Malay. Yeah, we do this to elderly, to someone we respect, or also even monk also we do that.
Thank you.
Okay. So the next question is: have you ever experienced seeing people from different cultures use any nonverbal signals that seem foreign to you? Can you share with us what are the difference?
Uh, Actually, can I say no? Because I think I'm quite familiar with all the gesture that people do because we live in Malaysia and I've been mixed with many environments such as my Malay circles, Chinese circle, Indian circle. So I think it is not really like something that's strange for me. Yeah, I think it's quite interesting and unique. Yeah.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
So, for the next question, have your classmates or lecturers ever asked about your Siamese culture, like your traditions, food, or festivals? How do you usually share your culture with them?
Yes, I get this a lot, and I will love to share with them every time they ask. The thing that I love to share the most is about the food, the festivals, because as you know that Thai culture we celebrate many festivals, just such as Songkran, our Happy New Year, and Loy Krathong, and yes, we have March, and the food also. I will love to share and recommend to my friends that they are going to Thailand or whatever. Yeah, because we got a lot of special foods that I would love to recommend to my friends.
Can you share with us what is your national food for, like Malaysia is nasi lemak, right?
Yes, for it is what we call som tam. Yes, som tam, or maybe mango with that sticky rice. Yeah, pulut mangga. Yes,
Like in Malaysia, we celebrate Hari Raya, right? So, what is your main celebration?
our main celebration is Songkran Day. Songkran Day is like the water festival. Yes.
So, when would you celebrate that celebration?
The celebration usually take it the April, middle April because it through Thai calendar it is New Year on Thai calendar year. Year is April. So yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so have you ever had difficulties working with students from different cultures, like during group project or school events? Like, can you share a specific example and explain what you did to solve the problem?
Okay, I think I have those kind of challenges while communicating with people from different culture, which is my friends from Sabah. Because as we know that they talk a little bit fast, and also their accent is way more different from what I familiar. So at first when I interact with her, it's quite difficult for me to understand her and to work with her. But after a slow talk and discussion with her, I asked her to like talk like a little bit slow, and but by the time fed by, I think I can adapt with her, and she is also adapt with my accent. So yeah, nothing more.
So, for the second to last question, have you experienced language problems or misunderstanding because of your Siamese background, especially during group discussion or when talking with friends? How do you handle those situations?
Okay, yes. What I got the most is people mistaken that I came from Thailand, not here. Actually, I am Siamese that born and live here, but I just practice Thailand's culture and language and so on. And also, people most mistaken or don't understand my accent, because as you know that Malay and English is my second and third language. My first language is Thai, so sometimes I know the terms in my language but not in Malay or English. So I ever that I want to talk with my friend, right? So I open the Google Translate just to translate the words from my language to Malay language just for them to understand. Yeah.
So, for the last question.
Okay, so for the last question is when okay, so when working as a tuition teacher and a daycare assistant or promoter, how has your Siamese culture influenced the way you work or communicate with others? Have you noticed if people treat you differently because of your background?
Okay, how I work or communicated with others is because I can speak many language, like I can speak four language, so I think it is quite easy and it's facilitate my work so much because of my ability of speaking many language make me can interact with many people, especially kids that they don't really understand Malay or English yet. So I just speak in their language, which is same as my language. Um, I notice people treat me differently because of my background is in positive way. I guess so, because they mostly they find that my culture is unique, because as you know that most of people will assume that Malaysia also only have Malay, Chinese, English, Malay, Chinese, Indian. They don't really know about Siamese or whatever. So when they get to know me, they feel like amazed and a new thing for them. And I would love to share my, my culture every time when they are asking me.
Okay, when you were working as a tuition teacher, what students you always get?
Chinese and Siamese, yeah.
Uh, the same as daycare assistant.
Yes, yes.
So where do you work as a promoter?
At Pasaraya Pantai Timur, Tumpat, Kelantan.
So you usually get people from Kelantan. So do you speak in Kelantan accent?
Yes, of course.
Can you can you speak in Kelantan?
Can you give me one sentence and I just translate it into.
Can you do some spontaneously?
um, uh, Hari ni cuaca tak berapa molek.
What if in Siam Siam language? What if in Thai language?
Okay, same sentence วันนี้อากาศไม่ค่อยดี yeah.
One have.
Okay.
Okay. uh, Sekejap. Can we ask you to introduce yourself in Siam language? In
Yes.
Thailand language.
Okay. Can I start now?
Yes.
โอเค สวัสดีค่ะ เราชื่อทัติตาจันทศิรินะคะ มาจากกลันตันเราอายุ 20 ปีแล้วค่ะปีนี้ yeah that's it
That's the same as the first introduction.
yes but I just add that I am 20 years old because I forgot to mention that previously.
Can you tell us what's the name of your best friend? Is she or he from different culture?
My best friend, yes, her name is Amelia. She is Malay. Yeah.
So you spoke in English or Malay?
Sometimes English, sometimes Malay.
So where is she from?
She's from Kelantan also. We met at matriculation. Now she is studying at UPM.
So in Thai language and Malay language, we have. Do you think we have share the same words? Like maybe, what do you think of when we said certain words that same as in Thai language?
Yes. It's have. Let me think. Oh, the words makan angin. We said in Thai, we said kin lom, which is directly translate. Yeah, just like that.
Oh. So I've done some research and said that the same words we share, like here he said susu milk. So what's is the same? What's the meaning in your language?
You mean the words in my language? Susu, milk.
Susu.
We said num, 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 num.
Um,
So I want to ask for question. So, me. So are there any special clothes worn during Siamese celebrations?
A special what?
mm,
Special clothes.
Our clothes? Yes, but okay. We have our own traditional clothes, but it don't have a name. Yes, as like as Malay, you have like baju kurung, baju kebaya, and Chinese you have cheongsam. Indian you have sari, but in Thai we have our traditional clothes, traditional outfit, but it don't have any specific name. If you Google it, you just type Thai traditional clothes, just like that.
okay, thank you. So this is just an additional question. What is the typical Siamese dish that you enjoy?
That I enjoy it's absolutely somtam because I love somtam so much. Yeah, I will. I think because it is rarely get here. I mean in Malaysia, it is not taste the same like somtam that made in Thailand. So yeah, that's my favorite Thai dishes that I enjoy the most with my friends, family.
I've heard that sometimes it's very spicy. Do you think that they can adjust the spiciness or it just serve as spicy one?
Yes, that is the trademark. The more the spicy they get, the more delicious it is.
I've
Yes,
seen some tongue and it's like a side dish or a main dish.
and the main dish, the main dish. Yeah,
What usually type of food you eat somtam with?
with the sticky rice.
Oh, the mango sticky rice.
What?
The mango.
Tak ada mango, only the
Sticky
sticky
Just
rice.
rice.
sticky
Sticky
rice.
rice.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
The other question is: do Siamese people have specific ways of naming their children?
Mm, yes. Usually we name our child. We will put our last name at the back of the name. For example, my name THATHITA CHANTHAKSIRIK. So that's mean CHANTHAKSIRIK is my last name and my family name. My father also have this last name, and yeah, my siblings. Yeah.
Can I ask you about your culture? Like, what kind of music or dance in is popular in Siamese tradition? Like Malaysia, we have zapin, we have kuda kepang. So, what's in your culture?
Hmm. You mean in music? Actually, we don't have a specific because in our culture, Thai is not really invest in this kind of things. But in music lah. But if you ask about performance or dance, yes, we get a lot. For example, manora dance, and some traditional dance.
Okay, so what is considered rude or impolite inside in Siamese communication?
Oh, First of all, as many people assume, which is, you speak mencarut. I don't know how to talk in English. Just mencarut and not great elderly well. As previously I said that we do this gesture, like, right. If you don't great elderly or someone that you want to work with, but there is someone that more older than you, is not considered a rude, but it's not really polite. uh, or maybe when you talk with mang, mang sami, yes, we have to respect them also. Yeah.
Next question. How do Siamese people address someone older or higher status in conversation? Like in Malay, we call them tuan, tuan.
Mm. Um, in Siamese, we call them like kun, KHUN, like kun, then their name. Is a sign that we respect them and not just like call by their names or whatever, because their position is higher than us, and so we have to respect them as their position.
So, what if between you and your parents?
I mean, and my parents, I just call them dad or mom in my language.
For the next question, do Siamese people use any specific tone or speech patterns to show politeness?
Yes, yes. After we speak, and at the end of our sentence, we will put, for boys, they will say cup, and for girls, they will say ka. Just like that, to assign that is quite more polite than as usual conversation.
That's more formal.
Yes, yes, yes. More formal, more polite,
So,
more pleased to hear.
so what if it's informal? Do you add that word?
No, I just speak spontaneously, speak friendly with my friends.
So the next question is, what is the role of silence in Siamese communications? Is it considered respectful?
For example, in Japanese, silence means respect, and in USA, they consider it awkward. So, what in your culture?
Actually, it's based on situation, I guess. If if someone, I mean, if someone is talking, and I think is, uh, you know, I think we should silent. Like we should not speak, not to distract them. Yeah. Um, I think based on situation. Yes.
Thank you.
Because we here don't really practice that, silence thing, so I don't really know how to elaborate it.
So, is there any specific culture like how do Siamese people express gratitude when receiving a gift or favor? Like in Japanese culture, if you give someone, it's considered rude if you not give the same gift back. Or in the in different like maybe when you give someone food, um, you need to you need to give like the same gesture back, like give them um you give me food, I give you food, like that. It's not it's
Uh,
considered rude in Japanese culture. So what is in your culture?
oh, in my culture, actually it is based on that person, manner and common sense. Yes, we also practice like giving gift, cultural, for example like a birthday, a convocation, or to celebrate anything. But I think we Siamese, we are not expect that people will give us back. So it's based on their needs, their availability, their manner, their common sense. Yeah. So it's fair. No issue on this.
Thank you.
So I think that's all our for our question session.
Okay, so
Yes.
thank you for joining us for our interview today.
Thank you.
That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Tracy. Thank you for inviting me.